This is podcast number 1 of Do You Live with a Vampire? A short story by T. Lynn Tolles. Introduction. Depending on what literary genre you read, or how gory you like your movies, vampires bring to mind a dark scene of a blood-sucking fiend. Some are pretty, some are hideous, and some even sparkle. But what if I told you there is a vampire much closer to you than you'd ever believe? This notion occurred to me quite recently, only because I was able to break through the mind control upon my weak brain. This is a glamour cast by the beast to muddle our minds from putting the puzzle pieces together and coming to a logical conclusion. Or is it just that we don't want to admit what's literally staring us in the face? I truthfully can't answer that question, but it is why I've taken to pen my observations for those who ponder these sly devils amongst us. For if we do not stand together and face the truth, then what are we? Yellow cheese puff minions doing their bidding? Renfield to Dracula's menacing plot, forever under their control and eating insects? No. We are humans, and we need to see with our own eyes how these vampires have taken over our lives, our souls, and for some, stolen our very hearts. What's this beast, you ask? I'll tell you. And when you don't believe me, I'll explain why I feel it's the only plausible conclusion. The vampire in your house may be sitting in your lap at this very moment. It's the cat. I know. You think, no. How can it be? They're so lovable and fuzzy. How can something so cute be so evil? I too had my doubts and thought as you do now. But trust me, after I explain, you might see your seemingly innocent feline in a whole new light. I will present you with compelling notions. Armed with these particulars, you must decide if you are strong enough to live the life of a vampire's caregiver. It is not for the weak or faint of heart. I know. I've had one of these little savages in my life since I was 5 or 6, and now I'm owned by not 1, but 4. That's right. I have a hive of vampires in my house, and they are very, very demanding. Be brave, humans, as we delve into the specifics of my shocking revelation. This has been a short story written and narrated by me, T. Lynn Tolles, for your entertainment. My next podcast is the continuation of Do You Live with a Vampire? Look for it. There's also a third one, and that's the conclusion. If you like what you've heard, check out my sappy, sweet paranormal romance novels for teens and adults, both new and old, with humor and happily ever afters. You can find these books on my website at tlyntolles.me. Electronic versions can be purchased at most online book retailers, as well as my website, and paperbacks can be purchased at both my website and Amazon.com. If you'd like to test the waters, so to speak, before purchasing, I have a free download called The Hunted, which is a very short prequel novella to my Blood series books. It also has almost half of the first book of the series, Blood of a Werewolf, within it. So check it out. It's free, and it can be downloaded at my website.